Well, hello everybody, whatever time of the day it is that you're watching this. For us, it's the morning when we're recording. We're recording this on the morning of our launch day of our new products, which are, yes, absolutely. We're both quite excited. I did actually wonder, Ian, if I should have a bottle of champagne and just kind of open it.
Poppers, yeah.
So given that I haven't even had coffee yet, I think maybe that's a,
We'll
step
do it
too
later.
far. Save it for later. Well, it's long awaited for us, isn't it? And hopefully we've built up a little bit of excitement around those in our audience by talking about this a bit previously. So our last Cloud2020 Insight, which came out last week, we were talking about the pain points, the typical pain points that have been identified as difficulties around growing businesses, small businesses, not the corporate enterprise world, but really the life and blood of this country that provides income and jobs for so many people in our world. So we identified, I think, something like five of those points, and talked a little bit then about what we saw as vital things to address really with our solutions. So I don't know. Can you remember that far back, Ian? Can you remember what we were?
But I do remember there were three key points really, and as you say, this is about the SMB sector, and that I think the stats are something like, is it 96% of all businesses in the United Kingdom employ 250 or less employees?
Yes.
Was it Napoleon said, the United Kingdom was a nation of shopkeepers, whatever. Anyway, small businesses are, as you say, they're the heartbeat of this country, and employ most people by a long stretch. So, yeah, what came out of the research we looked at was this whole thing, obviously, and focused completely by COVID around remote working and collaboration. I mean, that's just a given. And we kind of get that, but also the whole need for productivity and getting more from the most valuable resource you've got, which is your people. People. You look at all these platforms, but it's the people that, again, make a business hum, as we both know. So It's about giving them the tools to do more with less and achieve more. And actually that sweeps straight back into Microsoft's mission statement, empowering the people and organizations to do more and be successful and all that kind of good stuff. And it actually does make sense. So we looked at what we could do to kind of envision that for people and make it real, and hence our launch today of Springboard, which, as you know, is very much completely aimed at SMB, but to try and make it as straightforward as possible for them to get into the arena of using business applications to really, really collaborate, communicate, visualize, and achieve.
Yeah, and I think we've taken the brave step of building these solutions around the sales professional license. And the reason why I say it's brave, because I remember when I first saw that license, and it's probably well over a year now, and I kind of went, well, who is that for? Because we were already customizing for our SMEs, and we were already quite successful at taking the idea of, okay, it's quite a high license entry for an SME, the enterprise license, but you're going to get a lot of return on investment. I still thoroughly believe that. But for those people for whom it is a barrier to entry, that price of the licensing, then the sales professional license, I now that we've kind of seen how that all falls out, and also because they've made it so that you can actually move up. You can upgrade into enterprise. You can take your solution with you. You're not having to leave it behind and then start again. I think it really opens this world up, doesn't it? And I'm quite excited about it, because I think the sales professional licenses, it has languished a little bit, and I know that there's a lot you can do with it. Plus, now we've got Power Apps as well. And that bringing together of all those worlds is a bit of a perfect storm, I think. And I see Springboard as being one of many of the ways that we approach a functional approach to a particular market. SMEs is quite broad. You know, we're also saying this actually fits in the professional services world very much. So, you know, that if a professional services company wants to take advantage of having a solution with that lower license cost, this is there for them as well. So I think we are quite excited about it, actually.
We are very excited, actually. And it's been, you know, hats off to you and to Katie and the rest of the team from the technical side. Put a huge amount of effort into getting this on the blocks. But I'm going to say, I think now we've got a sales professional license, which is truly an entry into this world. And actually, for most companies, it's fine. It's perfect, actually. Yeah. And then what we've layered into that is views, graphs, dashboards, functionality around an SMB, a professional services in particular SMB. So things like setting targets for sales teams, deliverables for once you've made a sale to actually make sure you do achieve for a customer. So it's there. We can drop that in and it works. And of course, if you want to go to the next level, you can also add in the customer service professional, which now is giving you that whole 360 bit.
Yeah.
And your customer from a lead, actually converting them to a customer, delivering to them with deliverables, and then making sure you manage them and keep them on board as a customer so they come back to you. Those repeat customers, so important for the lifeblood of a business. So, you know, we've got that. And then, of course, what we can offer then to customers is, having got in there and got used to that, they can either move up or they can move across. So we can then drop in things like marketing, HR, asset management. But again, was services that we've encapsulated and made consumable by an SMB. So a la carte services that run across that. But the idea is to make this accessible and make it usable and give SMBs a chance to get some return on an investment very, very quickly. I'm very excited about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I suppose from it's the point for us as well, us as a business, us as a business moving forward, us as a maturing business in a very quickly fast-moving, changing world that we're in. Dynamics now, I think, is moving over a little bit. Power Platform, it's a platform now, isn't it? It's less biz apps, more platform. I think we're going to see more and more businesses like us thinking about taking this approach. But the advantage is, of course, that we can offer this on a scalable both for their business and also for us. So we can deliver this in a different way to the way you would deliver it to a much larger project. So we can offer a much less a way of delivering this that doesn't take so much time from the people that we're delivering to, and that has also been quite a problem for people, and the fixed cost aspect as well. I think
the other thing is that we have learned is it's important to remain in contact with our customers that adopt this. Yes. So we're bringing this out optimization approach, which is that we will reach out to customer on a regular basis, check how it's going, make sure that they're using the licensing, and if not, what's the barrier to using those licensing. There's a little bit of customization configuration built into that ongoing process as well, so that, you know, if it's just for small fixes or new views or something, they will get that to maintain the user adoption, which is so critical to make sure they get the value out of what they've invested in. So we're investing back in terms of that long-term approach, working with them. Then, as you say, if they then want to bring in a whole new workload, such as marketing or something, we're there for them at that right point in time. Or if they want to scale up, again, absolutely, we'll be there to make that happen for them. So I think it's about getting the customer on the journey and staying with them and helping them on that journey to I don't smash my desk up first. Get enthusiastic.
Yeah, did somebody bring you coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that optimization process is that also a response to the changing world, moving away from support being break fix, much more into interactive, ongoing connection and communication with our customers. I think we've all been learning that that's really important, really is. And I think as a technology company, it's possibly one of the things that you kind of tend to forget. You think you've done the job and then you've moved on, then there's another job to do, so you do that one as well. No, we've always been in it for the long haul with our customers, but I think we're saying it much more clearly.
Yeah, no, absolutely, absolutely. I think, so how are people going to get to know more about this then, Wendy?
Yeah.
Clearly, we're on AppSource for those
Yes.
who get how to get on there. So go and have a for Springboard or Cloud2020 on AppSource. But also, what else have you been working on with Katie on that?
Well, Katie and I are working on we have a program of webinars which we'll be announcing via the various channels, LinkedIn, our Twitter, which is Cloud2020 UK, at Cloud2020 UK is our Twitter account. We'll be announcing it there. Our individual Twitter accounts, Ian, you're Ian underscore Bourne, I think, and I'm at Wendy J Clifford. We'll be mentioning it there, so keep an eye out on that. We will be proactively approaching those partners who've said they want to hear from us, direct customers that we've been involved with before. We have various channels that we're bringing this to market in, but I suppose one of the major things is we have a new website for Springboard, and the web address for that is springboard.cloud. The lovely Katie will be putting all of those details onto the end slide for this when we're done, where she cleans everything up and makes us look like we're reasonable human beings again. It's a hard job, but somebody has to do it.
Exactly.
So yes, a number of ways, and then there's also contact us at hello at cloud2020.co.uk. This will go out on LinkedIn, comment underneath if it's something you're interested in. Very open to hearing from you, and contact us individually or as a company. Either way's fine.
Splendid, excellent. Well, I say hats off to you guys and the technical team for building all this and putting it all together. It's been an amazing bit of work, and really excited. So please get in touch with us. We'll look forward to hearing from you.
Yes, absolutely. And Ian, it was always your vision. Remember that.
Yeah.
So thank you for the support and the energy you put into it. It's great to see it come around again. Really good.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, everybody.